I'm here to make this exciting video. As you may have seen in the title, it's regarding my facial routine. Now, this is not my routine daily. It's more like twice weekly. I don't know if that's called bi-weekly, but I usually do it Tuesdays and Saturdays. I don't have a time of day. I do it on Tuesdays. I would do it in the evening. On Saturdays, I usually prefer doing it in the morning. But these are some of the ingredients I use for my routine. It plumps my face and kind of evens out my complexion. So I've discovered, now I found this recipe from my late aunt when my cousin and I went to clear out her stuff and organize her things and divide them after she passed away. She was one of my favorite aunts, and I found this recipe amongst her stuff. Initially, I thought it was some type of food recipe until I kept searching, and I found other documents, papers that she had that had similar ingredients on it, and it also had facial on there. It had facial on it. So I realized that it was separate from her food recipes, which she has a lot of, because she had this one in like a smaller box with other facial recipes, but this is the one that I found that worked best for me. And so I thank you, aunts, for this recipe. It has changed my life. I have compliments from friends, from coworkers in the past, from family members, even neighbors sometimes, about the significant change they're seeing in my complexion, in my skin texture, because in the past I had terrible acne, scarring, uneven skin tone. It was just not good at all, terrible. So I want to share this with you guys. First, I start off with sour cream. I also use Himalayan salt or pink salt. I use honey, and I also use vitamin E, and I use a fruit. I use a mango fruit, one of my favorite fruits in the world, mango. But one more thing I'm going to need before I start. I gotta get a knife to cut my mango. I don't use the entire mango. It's like it's a fairly small mango. I usually just cut a part of it off, like a third of it. And then I scoop out the middle and then mix it with the other stuff. But I use another plate to mix it. One more thing, sorry. Here it is. But before I scoop it, I usually pour my ingredients. This is about a teaspoon of vitamin E oil, about a half a tablespoon of honey, about a quarter teaspoon of Himalayan salt, about a quarter teaspoon, and usually about a full spoon of sour cream. And then I scoop up my mango. I usually put it in this plate, and I I used to use a blender, but my blender is not working right now because of one of my son's science experiment that sort of put my blender out of commission. It broke it. So I take it here, I mash it up usually like this with a fork. Now I usually pre-do this, so I would do half a mango so that I can have enough for Saturday when I make it on Tuesday, or if I have time on Saturday to make it, I would pre-cut it up and mix it or mince it and mash it when I have time so that I won't have to do it every single week, and then I just save the mango in the fridge until I want to make a facial. Then I mix it all together. But what I usually do is I mix it here and then I pour it in a cup because it's easier for me to get it in my hand without getting my nails dirty. So let me take it over there or get a cup and pour it into. Okay, can you see me? Sorry. Let me take it over there, put it in the cup so I can pour it into. I'll be right back. First, let me show you how I blend it. That's basically how I blend it. Then I usually put it in the cup because it's easier. I usually put it in the cup because it's easier without messing up my nails. It just goes in the center of my hand. So let me get it. So after all of that, this is what I do. Get some tissue. So just I pour it in my hand like this so it won't be so messy. Okay, and then I just take some of it and rub it on my face. And rub it on. Can you see me? Rub it on my face. And then it leaves a nice supple like texture to my face. This is how I love to do it. Nice supple texture to my face. But let me put a little bit on so you can see how it looks in the light. This is not the best lighting, but it's the best I can do for now. See? I just pat it on, pat it, pat it. And I usually leave it for a little while. I didn't blend it too good for this video, but usually I blend it better. I use a smaller fork. And then I just put it all over. And I usually do it in my bathroom sink. But I couldn't get a good angle with my camera in my bathroom sink. So that's why y'all get this angle, where I usually have it over the sink. I just wash my face in it. I leave it for about 10 minutes, and that is usually fine. You can try it for longer or shorter, depending on your skin and sensitivity. Yeah, so that's usually how I do my routine twice a week. That's how I usually do it. So you can try it out. Try it out. See if it works for you. My aunt always had awesome skin. That's why I was excited when I found this recipe, because no one ever told me what she did. I never knew as a kid that she was actually doing something, and she died sort of when I was young. So I didn't have the chance to even inquire with her, like, how does she get great skin? Because I didn't even have that mind frame at the time to ask such a question. But her skin always seems more immaculate than my other aunts or other women that I knew personally. So try it for yourself. And that's what I wanted to share today. Thanks for sticking by. Till the next video, take care of yourself.